Broadcasting live from the WGBB World Headquarters here in New York. This is the Big Fat Joey Show with your host, Big Fat Joey.
All right, everyone, welcome to the Big Fat Joey Show. Big Fat Joey with Sin here. How's everyone doing?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, well, everyone, we've got a great treat. We have a little mashup of some of our favorite interviews with some of our favorite housewives.
I'm ready for my fix.
Well, you know what? If it's not on TV, don't worry. Big Fat Joey and Sin, we have you covered. We're out and about, making sure you get your fill of housewives wear.
This is so exciting. You have to listen to the Big Fat Joey Show.
Don't forget to also follow Big Fat Joey on Instagram at The Big Fat Joey Show, and Sin over at The Mink Is Me. Make sure you give us a follow and a like. All right, everyone. Up next is my interview with the one, the only, Dolores Catania. Dolores?
Hi, Big Fat Joey.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Dolores.
I'm so good. I love hearing from you.
Yeah, thank you. We love seeing you. It was great seeing you yesterday over in Jersey. I'm glad the weather worked out, that we were able to come out and, partake in the awesome fundraiser for the animal rescue.
You know what? You and your family are always there for everybody. Me, Housewives of New Jersey. I mean, like, you're like an extended family of the Housewives.
Well, thank you. We try, especially like yourself. We're animal lovers. You know, it's you know.
All good people are.
Yeah, and that's that's one of the things I do definitely judge people on. You know, I can understand if you don't want to own an animal. That's fine, because some people.
I get it. Oh, it's a lot of work. It's not for everybody. Allergies. It's not for everybody.
But when you meet people just like, no, I don't like them. How can you not like it? I don't,
Well, then I have to think about that person for a second, and I probably can't really be too close to them.
Right. Same with me. It's like, how can you not like an animal? Like I said, if you can't afford one, you don't want the responsibility, that's fine. But to say, especially dogs and cats, like, listen, I'm not a lizard or a snake. I don't wish any harm to them, but I wouldn't be looking to adopt a lizard or a snake. I like something cuddly that I can sit on the couch with, sit in bed with. But,
Yes.
all those cats were cute. And my wife's still eyeing the little gray tabby, Sterling. She's.
Oh, no, I saw that. Uh-oh.
Yeah, my wife was holding, I think the cat was trying to embed herself in my wife's locks of hair and scarf.
Yes, well, who wouldn't? But yes, you're going to have that cat probably by the end of the week.
Yeah, I'm sensing. We're trying to warn. We talked to the dog yesterday. I don't know. He gave me the cross.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we tried to tell him he might have to share his dinner bowl.
They're resilient. They'll adjust.
Yeah, he's lazy. He's just lazy. As long as the cat leaves him alone, and he's a lover, not a fighter. So as long as she leaves him alone, just lets him lay there like he likes to do, I'm sure he'll have no problem with another friend in the house and give him some company.
Always room for one more, Joey.
Always room for one more. But no, it was a great event yesterday. It was great seeing you. What have you been up to since the season's been over?
You know what? You know what I've really been doing? I've been doing a lot of things like I did yesterday.
Okay.
Like, me and Siggy had a ball Friday night. I work a lot with St. Joe's Hospital in Patterson.
Yes.
And every year they do, it's called Fashion for Compassion, and they have a lot of the kids come back that are cancer survivors and tell their story, and you shop and you drink, and the DJs, and it's a really good night. So I asked Siggy, listen, Siggy doesn't live in that part of town, but anytime I have ever asked her to back me up on something, she tells me, where do you want me, and where do I need to be, and what do you need? I mean, it's just, she's such a good person, and that's a good friend. Listen, everybody's got their quirky things, and this season was a rough season for her, and, we stuck together, but I really look at how people give and are good to other people. She's so good. She's so good. Because, listen, who comes out in that weather for something that's totally unrelated to her because a friend I asked her to do it? And when she got there, she lit up the room.
Oh, yes. I mean, all of you have that infectious smile. And, I haven't met Siggy, but Sin has met Siggy.
I met Siggy at a out east with a friend. She hosted a different basically a girls' night out to talk about empowerment for women. And she was just a doll. She was a sweetheart. I love her. Both of you. I love both of you. And she was just so genuine to everybody. She made time for everybody. She loved taking pictures.
She does.
And such amazing energy like both of you. It's just wonderful.
I'm going to really miss her this year. The chemistry with us is amazing, and she's so fun. She's just so fun.
She is.
So, but since I've been doing that, I've worked a lot with the shelter in Patterson. I'm actually going to right now to bring a kid, take him out for the day that lives there, and bring him around, and like to the jumpy places. I don't have little kids anymore, so what do 12-year-old boys like? I'll take them to the movies. I'll take them to the trampoline place. I don't know.
But you have such an amazing heart, really. You could just feel it. You're so warm and so loving, and, you put yourself out there, and it's just it's really nice. You do really good things.
Thank you. That's my thing. I don't love working out. I own a bunch of gyms, and I force myself to work out, but I really enjoy stuff like what I'm doing, like yesterday with the vendors and people coming in, and, all the animals getting adopted. The one little girl, did you see? She was crying.
Yes.
She couldn't get the animal. I was all night long. I was dying all night long about it. I hate to see a kid cry.
I know.
The pets were they were definitely adorable. As a matter of fact, after we left you yesterday, I went to work out. I don't know if you heard a little earlier. It was my birthday a week or so ago. My friend's wife's. We went out to dinner.
Oh, happy birthday! No, I couldn't hear what you were talking about.
Okay. Yeah. On the 15th, so we went out to eat, and me and my friend we worked out. We broke a sweat at the table trying to eat our cowboy cut ribeye that was looked like a Fred Flintstone.
Let me tell you, I'd give you a run for your money. I love to eat. I love to eat.
Yeah.
That's why I did. Did you read about that Obalon procedure that I did?
No. What tell us about that?
I didn't know, but it's a fairly new procedure that people do before the gastric sleeve, before the lap band. I've grown up in an Italian house, we eat.
Absolutely.
And we didn't grow up in an era where they told you how to eat healthy.
No.
So I like my things. Like I just had a Taylor ham sandwich, but so anyway, it's a capsule that you swallow with a catheter attached to the end of it. And then when you swallow it, they blow it up in your stomach. You ever see the balloons that are in like the get well plants? Like,
Right.
a little round balloon you stick. So I have 3 of them in my stomach.
Okay. And
it prevents me from overeating.
Wow. All right. Well,
Yep.
I mean, you look fantastic. I mean, you always done, and you have an infectious smile.
If you notice on the reunion, I was a little chunky there. I was getting a little carried away with myself. And then I decided to do this procedure, and you just, it teaches for the first time in my life, because, an Italian house, eat everything on your plate, otherwise you're not getting up. And then there's more, and then there's more. So now it just teaches me not to make myself so full. I can't do it. And I remember the first time I overate after I got these balloons, because you can't gauge.
Right.
You don't know.
Right, yeah.
It was like a honey badger. I wanted to just roll over and go to sleep. Like I just wanted to sleep through it because it was too much. It was like not a good feeling. So now when I overeat, which I really don't anymore now that I have the gist of it, you just eat like little portions. I love it.
All right. Well, definitely.
And then after 6 months, they come out.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. So what do they? So they I guess it goes down your throat, and they go in there, and they kind of almost like the game that you see in the mall with the claw. They go down with the claw, they pick out the claw, and they pull it out.
Yeah, well, they have to pop it, and then they pull it out.
Wow. All right.
Oh, let us know how it goes.
Yeah, let us know how that goes. Now, how long ago did you?
It's good.
How long ago did you do
I
this?
I did it a week before the reunion.
Okay.
No, you look great. She looks
No,
great.
you do.
You're under scrutiny. People were making fun of me. They were saying not such nice things. They go, you're so this, you're so that. I have a thyroid problem on top of it all, but I can't keep blaming that. I mean, I like to eat.
We all do.
So,
we all
yeah.
do. We all do.
I love it. So it's my favorite pastime.
Yeah, I mean, after the show, we roll out to the diner, we go out for a little breakfast, and then we do some food shopping, and then we go home, we cook dinner. But same thing. Growing up in an Italian household, I remember some of our Sunday meals. I remember my mother would make a fettuccine Alfredo with tons of cream and garlic. To follow that up
Oh,
with
my God.
Chicken cordon bleu, swimming in cream.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that meal was just I can only imagine the calories and cholesterol in that meal. So,
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite Italian meal?
Oh, I make my Sunday sauce. Like, if you go on my Instagram, last week I made it Saturday night. I was bored. My boyfriend fell asleep on the couch. So I called up my brother, who's like my best person in my life, always. Him and I are very close. I'm one of 5, and I'm close with my brother. And he lives, I made him buy a house around the corner.
Okay.
So I said, why don't you come over? And, why don't you come over and we'll cook sauce tonight? So we did. That's my favorite. Spaghetti and meatballs is my absolute favorite.
I could eat pasta every day, all day. So
Every day, Joey. I could eat it every day.
Yep. Hot, cold, it never stops me. But I've had to cut that back dramatically because the carbs, and at my senior age here now, mid-40s, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
No, everything slows down. I need glasses now. My hair isn't as thick as it used to be.
Well,
It is what it is.
You've just explained
you just gotta.
No hair in the top here, and been wearing glasses for a good chunk of my life. Now, so obviously you call it sauce, right? You don't call it gravy.
I call it sauce. Gravy is what I put on my French fries.
Right, gravy's brown. I never understood.
And I did that poll on my Instagram,
Yes.
and most of the people is sauce, and then a lot of people said exactly what you said. Gravy's brown, but it's always going to be like everyone has their thing. So.
Yeah, everyone calls it what they are, but no, it's definitely sauce. We're gonna have to figure out what our dinner is going to be tonight. So, but it was an exciting event. It's always exciting. And then you had your 1-year anniversary. What, about a month or so ago? Early January.
Yes.
Over at the Powerhouse
It goes
Gym
fast.
over in Whippany, New Jersey, on State Route 10.
Mhm.
And how's the gym going?
It's such a nice gym. It's going really well. I mean, you've seen it's packed. That was an existing gym that I had bought after it closed down.
Okay.
And it was very much like a family-orientated gym. A lot of people it was like people bonded there. The women went out after classes. And one day it just closed down. So these people were kind of lost. That was really a part of their lifestyle. And the day I opened the door, everybody came back, and there's still people now coming back. And I constantly get, thank you for opening your gym. Thank you so much. And I get a lot of requests to open, like my friend lives in Fort Lee. Please open a gym at Fort Lee. Another one, please open a gym over here. And I get it all, like even when gyms close down, people DM me. They're like, please open this gym, because I treat everybody like family. There was one guy, he wasn't happy with something, and I helped him out. He couldn't be, there's always a compromise in business. I don't have to be cut and dry. No, that's the contract. I sit down and I listen to everybody. Whatever it is, we'll figure it out. Life's not that hard.
No.
And that's how I run my businesses.
Yeah, and too many people make life do it. Same thing here, at the station. Listen, sometimes we have guests who, for whatever reason, can't make it that morning, forget to answer their phone. So, we're early on a Sunday morning. All right, we have plans. We just roll along. All right, so you didn't answer. Okay, next, let's go on to something else.
No, I could tell that's how you are. People get very worked up over littlest things, and that's not me. I woke up at 8 o'clock. I said, I'm going to get to talk to Big Fat Joey soon. I was all excited to talk to you guys. I called up everybody. I said, tune in. My mother lives for this stuff. My father, my brother. My dad was a cop. My mother was a waitress. And all my friends, and so they're very excited about things that I do. And I love, there's no envy here. And I love it, because they get, even just to hear like me and you talking on the radio, they get excited. My grandmother used to love it. She was 104. She passed away
God bless her.
on my birthday.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, but she, right up until then, she was watching Housewives and, loved it.
Now, are you looking to write a book anytime soon, like everyone else?
Here's the thing, Joey. I'm not sure. Listen, you know what I want to write? If I could write a book, first of all, I'm single 18 years. And when I say single, I mean I'm not married for 18 years. A lot of my friends that have been divorced, they've been married 3 times already. And, I don't know if it's because I took my divorce so bad, because it was so, not from what I knew. I knew nothing of what divorced people are like. Not one person I knew was divorced my whole entire life.
Right.
Not one. Not my cousins, not my aunts, not my friends' parents. I didn't, it was, Italian, Irish neighborhood, everybody's still together. And my friends married their first boyfriends. So what did I, and I had to learn a lot about life on my own. I had to learn about different people because I never left really my neighborhood or this area of New Jersey.
Right.
My first time in Europe was on the cash trip this year.
Okay.
So, I didn't go to college. I wasn't exposed to a lot of different types of people. Who I knew were loyal people. They stuck together. Did men cheat? Oh, everybody cheats. Yeah, I get that. I get they cheated. I'm not causing trouble, but yes, back then that happened.
I only kiss my dog.
Still, people. I know that. No, you're different. They stuck together. They get in a fist fight. It's domestic and it's all over. Everybody kisses, makes up, it's all over. That's it. So, this for me to be divorced and learn how to live like that and then meet different people that weren't who they said they were and learning all about different types of guys and different types of people and different types of friends. I have a lot to tell. And handling, being forgiving and how to handle making the best of your divorce for your children. I constantly, when I tell you, I get DMs all the time, how am I going to do it? My husband's leaving me. He cheated on me, or he's leaving me. He doesn't want to be with me. How am I going to make it through? How am I going to not hate him? And I get back to everybody. And I'd really like to write a book.
Yeah,
and
we
you know
want
what
the
else
book.
too?
We want the book.
I was engaged to a Jewish man for 6 years.
Okay.
Great guy. And you know what? He taught me a lot about parenting. I felt I was a good parent, but I was hard on my kids. I was hard, I didn't know how to not be hard on them. And he taught me how to be soft. So I would like to talk a little bit about the Jewish and the Italian parenting and put it together.
Well, with your life experiences, it definitely sounds like there could be a definite book in the making. And, I'm sure, I know I would, and I will sin, and I'm sure all your Housewife fans would love to see what you have to write out there. But it's getting to that time of the morning when, the 10 o'clock hour approaches upon us pretty fast here down in
I know, it's 10 o'clock. Oh, my God, I can't wait to see you guys again.
Yeah, we'll be out soon, and we wish you best of luck and everything. And everyone, check out Real Housewives of New Jersey. It's constantly running on Bravo. And you can see Dolores and the rest of the crew on there. Dolores, it was a pleasure having you on the Big Fat Joey Show this morning.
We love you, Dolores.
Thanks for having me.
We love you.
I love you guys, my 3 favorite humans there.
You're adorable. We love you.
Thanks a lot. We'll speak to you soon.
You. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling.
No
Bye.
problem. Thanks for being on. So that was a great interview.
So good. And she's so fun.
Love seeing Dolores. She's great. You know what? She's a real sweetheart. And she loves animals just like me and Sin.
So sweet, beautiful, and she has a big heart. She'll do anything for you.
She'll do anything for you. Definitely. What you see on TV is what you're really getting. She's a great person. But up next, also, another housewife, a blast from the past, the one, the only, Kim D.
Love my posh girl. She always styles me so amazing. I always look gorgeous.
Yeah, she has a great store out in Allendale, New Jersey. Posh by Kim D. Sin, thank goodness we are separated by a couple of bodies of water and an expensive toll bridge.
I'd be there every day.
That she would be, we'd be going broke.
That's true.
All right, well, up next is my interview with Kim D.
Welcome to Posh.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
A couple of days late. And today's is Shop Small Saturday, right?
Yes, and you saw, we're kicking rear end here at Posh. It's great.
Packed.
Packed.
I was supposed to get this interview done a couple hours ago. The store was too crowded.
Yes.
Couldn't take Kim away. Too many people, but it's finally slowed down a little bit. There's still people in the back trying things on, but
yes,
it's slowing down a little bit, but it's great. But besides the store, you have the Medi Spa now across the street.
Yeah, the Medi Spa is great. So it's Posh Prism Medi Spa. I went to Long Island about a year ago. I had some treatments done. I went crazy for the treatments. I brought my girlfriends, brought some of the housewives. They loved it. So a year later, across the street in Allendale, New Jersey, we have Posh Prism, doing fabulous.
And what all types of spa treatments over there?
Well, our best thing is the Viva Laser, Viva Venus, and Viva Legacy, but we're also doing regular facials, beautiful massages, starting some Reiki over there. But, the treatments are fabulous. These machines, these lasers are from Israel, the latest in technology. So it's blowing up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to come on out, Allendale, New Jersey, the Prism Medi Spa by Posh. And now also Real Housewives of New Jersey. You're on this season.
Yes, I am.
And this Wednesday is your big episode?
This Wednesday, Posh Fashion Show. And we bring the drama. This is going to be epic.
You bring the drama. It's definitely going to be epic. I
Yes.
can't wait to watch it. But there's a TV party app. What's that all about?
Yes.
So people are immersed in the show.
Listen, when every Wednesday at 9:00, I do at TV Party app. I go on live. Each week we get more and more people.
I'm
you can
on
ask.
every week
You're
with
on
you.
it. I love it. And people can ask me any questions that they want. You could be watching the episode. You can tweet with me. They do some funny gifts. The gifts are hysterical.
Yes.
And like I said, I'm very honest. I'll answer whatever questions you have. But like I said, this week's going to be explosive.
It always is. And so we're big fans of Real Housewives of New Jersey, especially yourself, Kimdi.
Thank you.
So everyone, this Wednesday on Bravo TV.
9:00.
9:00. Catch it, Real Housewives of New Jersey. Also, go to the TV Party app.
Yes.
So you can converse live with Kim D on the site and, be immersed in the whole thing.
Yeah, love it. And I love everyone that's been on. And each week, like I said, you see more and more people are coming on. It's great.
More people, yeah. And it's
fabulous.
fun just to see some of the comments.
Oh my God.
Regular
I
people are
crack
writing.
up. I crack up. My favorite one, and I don't think it's really her, but the Kim G. You got to laugh.
Yes. Oh, yes.
She is hysterical. Kim G's hysterical. So keep bringing it, Kim G. We love you. Yeah.
All right, Kim. Well, it was a pleasure. Thank you for taking the
Pleasure.
time for the interview this afternoon.
Absolutely.
Everybody remember, shop small. Definitely shop at Posh in Allendale, New Jersey, and get to the Medi Spa here.
And as you can see, this is our website back here. We were so happy that Teresa Giudice learned how to spell, by the way, because they've been hitting it left and right.
You got to spell it.
Posche by Kim D.
All right, so tag it up. Check her out
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram. All right, everybody. And also Big Fat Joey Show on Instagram.
And the website, absolutely. Follow us on Instagram.
And all
Okay.
the clothes that you see on the site can be ordered and sent out to your home.
Absolutely. We ship everywhere.
With love.
With love.
All right, that's my producer in the background.
There you go, baby.
Adding in. Love Kim
Thank
D.
you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
everybody's Big Fat Joey Show, 9:30 a.m. Sunday mornings, WGBB. Peace. Well, up next, another blast from the past, another great housewife, Caroline Manzo. We met her out in the Hamptons over at Pottery Barn when she was doing a pop-up of her soap, her handmade soap company.
Right on Etsy.
Yes, on Etsy. Yeah, she's selling the soap out there, and we've also had the opportunity to go out to the Family Catering Hall over in Jersey in Paramus.
What a class act.
Yes, class act. The husband, great guy. Met him, such a sweetheart. Took pictures with everybody.
The food was really good.
Food was excellent.
Presentation was beautiful.
Presentation was beautiful. It was actually one of Kim D's fashion shows we were out there for. But, Caroline took time out of a busy day. She had a lot of people around her trying to get some soaps and what have you. She took time out of a busy day, unannounced, to be interviewed by myself and hang out with Sin in the Big Fat Joey Show.
And what's better than to find her in the Hamptons?
Nothing better.
That was fun.
Had my our fix of our favorite coffee, Sin.
San and Bros.
And, me, Caroline Manzo from the Jersey Housewives. Well,
What's better than that?
nothing. Well, you know what? Up next, my interview with Caroline Manzo. All right, it's Big Fat Joey Show, 12:40 a.m. WGBB Radio. I'm here with Caroline Manzo over at Pottery Barn in Southampton. She's here at her pop-up shop with the Friendly Monkey soaps and bath bombs. Caroline, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, Fat Joe. How you doing today?
Living large, laying low.
That's it.
So what's going on? I see you out here in Southampton with your soaps and candles and what have you. How did you get started with the soaps?
I got started actually trying to help my daughter out when she opened her first salon. It was a tough thing for her to buy into product lines. And I said, what can I do to help her? And I said, I'll make it. And I started making stuff. And then from that, it came into people wanting more and more and more. And can I get this for a gift? Can you make me that? And I said, you know what? New part of my life, something different. Let's see where it takes me. I'm having fun with it. It's fun.
It looks good. It smells nice.
Does it smell nice? I lost my sense of smell from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to let my wife tell me
No,
how it all works out in the bath.
It'll be fine, trust me.
So with that, how is it being a grandma?
It's the best thing in the world. It's precious. It's this little thing that, just brightens your life in such a way that you can never imagine. And I'm blessed to have a beautiful, healthy granddaughter, so life is good.
And how's it having Vito as your son-in-law having those access to those eats from the store him and his family own?
You know, it's funny. My husband owns a massive catering facility, and my son-in-law owns a beautiful restaurant and the deli right next door. And I'm the one that's in the supermarket all the time, so it's very rare that they'll bring something home. But when they do, it's pretty damn good. So.
And it all looks good. It definitely does all look good. Now, besides the food that they bring home, what's like a quirk of Vito's besides just being Vito? Like, what's one of his quirks? You're like,
Vito loves white shoes. And then any chance he gets to wear white shoes, a white loafer, he will try. And Lauren will say to him, go upstairs and get those shoes away. That he loves white shoes, and he's very fastidious. He's very clean.
He knows Saturday Night Fever was 40 years ago, right?
Yeah. Actually, he just got a pair of custom Capizios made. Remember Capizios back in the day? He just got a pair of white Capizios made. All right. Well, that's Vito.
He knows no white after Labor Day, I hope.
It doesn't matter. When you're Vito, you can do it anytime you want.
That's what I tell people. When you're a big fat Joey like me, my side, do whatever I want.
Do whatever you want. As long as you don't hurt anybody, who cares?
That's it. And how's Albie and Chris doing?
The boys are awesome. They're doing really well. And Chris is still in Hoboken. Albie moved back home a couple of months ago. He's buying a house, so he's saving some money. And they're doing their thing.
They're doing their thing. And is there another book on the works?
Christopher and I just wrote a children's book. And we're actually looking for, we're in the process of interviewing some illustrators. So we wrote a children's book that we're hoping to become a series, and Christopher's working on a book for like a chapter book for tweens right now.
Okay, like a teen book, like a Nancy Drew thing, I guess.
Yeah, just a supernatural kind of vibe, and he's been working on that, so he's taking his time with that. Yeah.
Okay. And what else are you up to these days?
Just hanging, doing nothing, just really enjoying myself and enjoying my granddaughter and making the soaps and traveling around, when the mood hits, like today. And I'm just having fun, relaxing, and enjoying my life, stress-free, drama-free.
You miss being on the shows?
I miss certain facets of it. I miss Manzo very much.
And that was a great show. We loved it.
I was very, very proud of that show, and I miss that very, very much. I think the world needs to see some normalcy now and again. And I'd like to think that we brought it, but wasn't meant to be. We had 3 good seasons. Housewives, there are certain aspects of it I miss, and there are some parts that I'm like, thank God, I'm away. But that's life, right?
Yeah, I guess it almost comes like a family.
Yeah.
You're happy to see them for a few moments.
Yeah.
And then when they leave, don't let the door hit you in the butt.
That's it.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you meeting with me today. It's a great line you have here.
Thank you.
What's the website everyone can go to pick up the soaps and bath bombs?
Right now it's on Etsy. It's a Friendly Monkey Soap Company on Etsy. And then on Shop, I can't even think. I just opened it up and my brain just went, just Etsy for now. I can't remember the other site.
Okay.
I just put it up yesterday and I don't remember it.
That's right.
You can check out my Instagram, Friendly Monkey Soap Company, or my regular Instagram and Facebook accounts, Caroline Manzo. I always post on there, too.
All right, well, we'll definitely will. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with the Big Fat Joey.
Yeah, my pleasure.
It was awesome to interview all of them. So, everyone, if you want to keep up with all things entertainment, you got to listen to the Big Fat Joey Show. Also, you got to follow me at Instagram, at the Big Fat Joey Show, and follow Sin at
The Mink is Me.
All right, everyone. Well, another great show is getting ready to wrap up. Sin, what are we doing next?
What do you think we're doing?
We're gonna
make
every sandwich count. Peace.